I'm Scott Weichel. You're listening to My Kind of Country. So great to have you with us tonight, and so great to have this return guest to my show, one of my very favorite people, and my Tennessee mama, I call her. She is a legend in country music and is still writing and recording beautiful music, and we get to debut a brand new song from her tonight. I'm so excited about it, and we're going to talk about that, and you're going to hear it for the very first time tonight and hear all the details on it and some other great stories too. She always has so much great music history to share with us. It's my honor to welcome Margie Singleton to My Kind of Country. Margie, how are you tonight?
I'm good. I'm sitting here watching it rain.
Don't let them raindrops keep falling on your head, though.
Raindrops keep falling on my head, yeah. I hope they don't, because I'm inside and that means my roof's leaking.
Yeah, we don't need that.
How are you doing, Scott?
Oh, we are doing just wonderful. We're having a great summer and just enjoying the wonderful time of year up here in Michigan. It's beautiful, and of course we love doing our Monday.
Short-lived, isn't it?
Yeah, it sure is. It won't be long. We'll be looking at white snow again, but that's the way it is.
Well,
you know?
Yeah. Yesterday, my boys were talking about wanting to take a trip with me again, but they didn't want to go south. They wanted to go up toward your, and they mentioned Michigan. I said, well, that's where Scott is.
Well, yeah, come on up here.
We could go see him.
Man, that would be great. We'll show you the sights. It's beautiful up here. It really is. We take it for granted, but Traverse City is a beautiful, beautiful area.
It is. I remember when we worked there. It was lovely.
Well, you've got a brand new song, and we're going to get to play it for the first time tonight. And first of all, thank you so much for letting me be the one to debut this beautiful new song. I'm so excited about it.
Well, you're always going to have that privilege. It is a privilege, but you stood by me through thick and thin and let me take over your show from time to time.
Well, I appreciate that, and you're a loyal listener, too, and you're always on the chat with us, and everybody loves it when you come on there and chat with us on Facebook. That's fantastic.
Oh, really? Yeah, I enjoy it. Janice keeps it rolling, don't she?
She sure does. She is a treasure, that's for sure.
Yeah, I like her. She's very good to us all.
Well, folks, the new song is called Resurrecting Old Memories, and MargieSingletonMusic.com is Margie's website, and you can pre-order this song beginning on July 17th. Just go to her website, you can pre-order it, and it will be available on all the streaming platforms on August 1st. You can get it on Spotify, Apple Music, all those great places that we get music, and we will have that information on our Facebook page for you. And you're going to get to hear the song tonight for the very first time, as we said. Margie, tell me about this brand new song.
Well, it was written a couple of years ago. Kyle Canot, he and another gentleman was over here helping me do some work on the house, and they came up and they were hungry. So I fixed them a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. And then they sat there and drank milk and ate their sandwich. And I was standing on the other side of the bar, and I was talking about this friend of mine, Richard L. White. He's a DJ and a historian. He's just a wonderful, wonderful man. And has a little show in Gallatin, out here in Gallatin, Tennessee. And so he had made up a stack of papers, an inch high, I think, of Margie's past and stuff. And he made me CDs of all the songs from my past. It was so sweet of him to do that. And he knew everybody knows more about Margie than she does herself. So I just tell him to go ahead and tell it like it is, just like you. You know, you don't have to interview me. You got Margie down to a T. But anyway, we stood there, and when he said that, we said, he's resurrecting old memories. And I looked at Kyle, and Kyle looked at me, and I started singing. I've been thinking for a long time I was finally over you. And I said, Kyle, go get your guitar. And we sat there and sang the first verse and chorus, and then half of another verse. And I recorded it as a little duet, but it lacked something. It was magical as it was. It was just incredible, but it still wasn't right. So we went back in and put our heads together, and the tune and everything's the same, but a lot of the words we've written another verse and just tightened it up, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it's one of the best songs that I've ever had anything to do with, because it's so true. You know, you meet people that have been in your past, and you know, you wonder what if, you know, but then you see them again years later and get back together. You know, they were meant to be.
That's
so
right.
anyway, I'm real excited about the song, and we're just going to be trying to get interviews and get the stations on it as soon as we can. I've got a list of no traditional radio stations. They don't play us much anymore, but every now and then they'll play an oldie, but not any new stuff, unless you make it. You know, used to, Scott, in the olden days, a radio station could break a record. That's how Laura What's He Got That I Ain't Got happened to be such a big... The disc jockey out in Los Angeles broke the record, and it just started hitting everywhere. So I wish that could happen again. And it may. The online stations are getting awful powerful, you know.
Yeah. We're going to play it, and our folks that are chatting with us on Facebook, let us know what you think of the song. We want to hear from you. We're going to play it, and we'll come back and talk to Margie some more. This is her brand new single, Resurrecting Old Memories. This is the first time you're ever going to hear it right here on My Kind of Country. And we'll be back to talk to Margie in just a minute.
I've been thinking for a long time. I was finally over you. But when I saw you on the street today, I knew that wasn't true. You resurrected sweet memories, feelings I thought I'd left behind. Precious old memories of another place and time. I saw you look in my eyes when I looked at yours. You resurrected old memories from another place and time. Others long ago, our young love lost in the wind. Resurrected old memories, falling in love again. The moment I saw you was like we'd never been apart. All the feelings I ever had for you came alive in my heart. Fanning the embers in the ashes of our love. Resurrecting old memories of our young love. I saw you look in my eyes when I looked at yours.
All right, that's brand new music from Margie Singleton, a radio station debut, and I'm so honored that I was the first one to play
Yeah.
that. Thank you, Margie. That's such a
Well,
beautiful
thank you.
song.
Thank you for being so good to me. Of course, you kind of have to be good to your other mother, you know.
That's right. You know, it's people that know me know that how much I love Margie Singleton, and she's treated Sarah and Merritt and I just like family. And
Absolutely.
we've had some wonderful times together, and you are a absolute treasure, and I just have to stop and pinch myself sometimes that I know the great Margie Singleton. That's pretty cool.
You just make me feel so like I want to hang my head and back out of here.
Well, Margie, you are one of the things I love about you is that you don't boast about yourself, and you're a very humble person. But I'm here to tell you, and so are your legions of fans, that you are loved. And you've resurrected a lot of great memories by sharing this music with us.
Yeah, well, I appreciate that, Scott, more than you know. I was saying the other day to somebody that, you know, I never caught that. What is it, the brass ring that they're always reaching for?
Yeah.
I never grabbed the brass ring. Mine was 10, I think. You know, CIN. But I have left a lot of tracks, and that's what I'm grateful for. And the people that know me, I've found a lot of my friends and fans on Facebook. Facebook is kind of crazy at times, but it's a good getting together and promotion tool, and I'm glad to have it. That's how I've reconnected with many of my fans from years ago that are still alive, you know.
Sure, you bet. Well, that's how you and I first got together, too, you know, and then we were able to meet in person and spend time together, and so, yeah, it's a great thing. MargieSingletonMusic.com is the website, and as Margie mentioned, her last EP, which is called Nevermind, is available there as well. Great music. We did a feature on that. And the new song, Resurrecting Old Memories, you can pre-order it starting July 17th right at the website, and it'll be available on August 1st on all digital streaming platforms. Margie, there's a song on your Nevermind EP that you recorded, and you wrote this song. Brooke Benton had a huge hit with this. It's called Lie to Me. And we came across a version that Gene Watson recorded and released on a 45. And I don't think it was ever on an album. And I'd like to play that tonight. But tell me a little bit about the background of this song.
Well, I actually, my first husband, Shelby, of course, was the head of Mercury in Nashville and Mercury Records. And he used to bring the New York artists down that weren't country. They were blues singers and pop singers like Patti Page and Brooke Benton and Clyde McFadder. You know, those. If these people might not remember those artists, but they were incredible artists. And I'm one. I love blues. I love country, but I'm basically in my soul. I'm like country blues, and that's what this song "Lie to Me" was. And Brooke was staying out here at our house because there was nowhere for people of color to stay in Nashville except one place that was a dump. So when the artists came here, they stayed in our home, and so Brooke was settling up his songs he was going to record, and Mama didn't raise any fools. I got my guitar out, and I said, "Think you're looking for songs? Listen to this one." And so he did, and he liked it. And I like to say again, back then, to get a big artist to cut your song, sometimes you have to give up half of it, you know. But I said, you know, here's Brooke Benton. I'd rather have half of something than all of nothing. So I gave away half the song to get it cut, and never have I been sorry about that. I tell you, Gene Watson's got a mighty fine record on it, and I think since he is on the mainstream radio and on the mainstream shows, I think "Lie to Me," his cut of it, would be a hit today for him.
Yeah, I agree with you. Well, we're going to play Gene's version for you right now, and take a listen to this, folks. It's right off of the 45. We're going to play it for you and come back and talk to Margie some more as we continue with My Kind of Country.
I know that I'm losing you. I feel it all the time, and I know if I lose you, I'll lose my mind. So lie to me, just lie to me, make me believe every word you say. Just lie, 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 lie. I'd rather have it that way. Nobody told me that you were leaving. It's just a feeling I had. So if I'm right, you got to lie to me. Then I won't feel so bad. 'Cause the truth would only hurt me, and that price is too big to pay. So baby, won't you lie, lie, lie? I'd rather have it that way. Now you might think I'm foolish for saying what I said, but the truth would mean I'd lose you. So tell me a little lie instead. Tell me that you love me, and I'll believe every word you say, even if you lie, 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 lie. I'd rather have it that way.
All right, that's Gene Watson's version of Lie to Me, written by Miss Margie Singleton, who is with us tonight, talking about a brand new song, Resurrecting Old Memories, and sharing great memories, too, tonight. Margie, you're going to be performing at the Texas Troubadour Theater at Music Valley Drive in Nashville with the Heart of Texas Road Show coming up on Saturday, July the 16th, and that's going to be an exciting show. Tell me a little bit about that.
Yes, I am. You know, Tracy Pitcock does a show every year. He has a, for the listeners who don't know him, I'm sure you do, though, but he has a record label, he has a museum, and he has a radio station and shows. He's just incredible at promoting country music, and I'm not an artist on his label, but we bonded years ago when he was very young. We used to talk to him on the phone, and he always invites me to be on that show, and it's just such a thrill to get to see Daryl McCall and his wife and Tony Booth and those guys, and I get to do that once a year. Daryl used to be an old friend. Well, he's still an old friend. Don't see him much, but he and I, in the early days, when he recorded for Mercury, one of Mercury's labels, and he did this song called Dear One. I was singing the part on it, and it's funny, but to go back there, you know, that's how long I've been doing it, back in
Well, that McCall family is sure talented, that's for sure. And they're going to be at the show. It's Saturday, July 16th, 2 p.m. Central Time at the Texas Troubadour Theater on Music Valley Drive in Nashville. And you can go to heartoftexascountry.com and get tickets for that. And it's going to be a huge show, folks. As Margie mentioned, she will be there along with Daryl McCall, Tony Booth, Taylor Lynn, who is Loretta Lynn's granddaughter. Lulu Roman is going to be there. Bobby G. Rice, Joe Rucker, Bobby Marquez, Lonnie Spiker, and just lots more. It's going to be just a fabulous show.
She's not on there because it came in late, but, you know, Julie Keats Harris and I have a song out that you've been playing. I guess I've just loved you too long.
Oh, yeah.
So Julie's going to be singing on there with me, so that'll be nice to have her. She's a sweetheart.
Well, great.
Good singer and just a good woman, good person.
And I know Kyle's going to be there too with you too, right?
Yes, there's another one of my kids. Yep. I'm happy to be working with Kyle. He's been kind of doing other things at his home, and he's just real excited. Since he does have part of this song that I just released. Kyle's co-writer on that. He and my son Steve.
And Steve did all the production work on this too for you.
Yep, he did. We had Steve Henson on steel guitar, and my Steve and my godson Dexter Mathis in Louisiana. They record all of our stuff on Skype. Dexter comes up sometimes and does stuff here with us. You know, I told you I had the studio in the house. My son tore down my living room and my dining room and made a recording studio in there, which I'm so happy about. It just, I just love to be able to go in there and put down a song that I just wrote, you know, that we just wrote most of the time, and it's been a dream come true for me to have that. Also, Tim Atwood worked with me, came to our studio, and we recorded with just him on the piano and me doing old-time gospel.
Oh, wow.
songs. It's going to be good. We've got a lot of work still to do. It's just the piano and me so far.
Oh, that's great. Tim's fabulous. He's another one of my favorite people.
You stay in the can, hold.
Yep.
Trying to get everything you can, because who knows what's tomorrow going to bring. You know, I'm still standing up now, and I hope to be for a while, but Lord, have mercy. You know?
I am going to do something that I don't usually do. I'm going to play a song again because I want people to hear this song again, and both because I'm so proud to be able to play this first tonight, but also it's a beautiful song. And Margie, I have to tell you, your voice is so beautiful on this song, and you have this kind of it's hard to describe, but you have like a vulnerability in your voice that really just brings out that emotion in that song, and it really draws a listener in there.
You know, I give it all to God. I mean, I realize that people my age, I sound older when I'm talking. He knows how much I love it, and he knows how I was stopped dead in my tracks when my husband got cancer, and from 2006 to 2015, I didn't sing. I was taking care of him, and thought I never would sing. And then the Lord gave me the On the Other Side of Life album, and from then on, it's just been wonderful to be able to still work and sing, have my voice. And thank you so much. It's the sweetest thing to say. But you do hear a lot of people, and you're not going to tell me, even though I am your Tennessee mama, that you like something. If you don't, you'd drag me outside and say, hey.
Well, that's for sure. And I can prove it because I'm going to play it again. So
You like it that much.
I love it.
I've listened to it for months, and I still am not tired of the arrangement and everything on it. It just did so good.
It's beautiful.
Yeah.
Folks, again, you can go to margiesingletonmusic.com, pre-order the song right now, and August 1st it'll be available on all digital platforms. Resurrecting Old Memories. This is Margie Singleton, and we're going to play it one more time for you. Margie, thank you so much for being on the show. I love you, and it's just a joy to be able to talk to you.
I love you too, Scott, and thank you for all the things you've done for me over the years, and I love you to pieces, and Mary and Sarah, y'all are truly my family.
Well, we love you too. Here's Resurrecting Old Memories one more time for you, and then we're going to play some of Margie's other great music for you as we continue with My Kind of Country.
I've been thinking for a long time. I was finally over you when I saw you on the street today. I knew that wasn't true. You resurrected sweet memories, feelings I thought I'd left behind. Precious old memories of another place and time. I saw you look in my eyes when I looked in yours. You resurrected old memories of another place and time. Others long ago, our young love lost in the wind. Resurrected old memories, falling in love again. The moment I saw you was like we'd never been apart. All the feelings I ever had for you came alive in my heart. Fanning the embers in the ashes of our love. Resurrected old memories of our young love. I saw you look in my eyes when I looked in yours. You resurrected old memories of another place and time. Others long ago, our young love lost in the